When you're choosing to live in Colorado Springs, the weather is probably not the first thing on your mind to think about. But there are some preconceived notions about our weather here in Colorado Springs, and I hear them all the time. One of them, of course, is you guys have so much snow, and the other one is it's always really cold. Now, don't get me wrong, we do get cold here, and this year especially, we had a lot of snow. However, when you talk to people that have been here for a little while, they're not unhappy about all this precipitation because that means we're going into the summer with at least a good stock of water, even if it's not as much as we need. Speaking of snowstorms, depending on where you live in Colorado Springs, you will get a different amount of snow. So for example, if you live in Monument, you can get 6 inches. Fountain Valley gets a trace, and the Southwest, the Cheyenne Mountain area might get just a couple inches. It depends on which way that system comes in. What's super fascinating is actually when you can see the system coming in over Pikes Peak. The dark clouds are just creeping over the mountain, and you're shopping and you're looking up and you feel the wind kicking up and you're like, oh my gosh, temperature's changing. We better get home. It is somewhat exciting, I will tell you, when that happens. You have to experience it. Depending on when the snow comes in, it can be either really light and fluffy and you can clean it off the driveway just with a leaf blower, or it can cause a lot of damage if it comes in late in the season. So let's say April, or we've even had some freak storms in May, and they take down trees. That heavy snow just full of moisture and water, while it's great for the ground, trees just break down. And it's interesting to see when we get that really heavy snow, we have people running outside, and shaking the trees to get the snow off, to keep the trees from breaking, and the branches from breaking off. Last but not least, when we get a snowstorm, it might be a good idea to really get the kids out very quickly, because all the snow that you see coming down now might be gone by the time the kids get out of school. So what we used to do when the kids were little is we actually woke them up early, got them dressed in, warm clothes, and just chased them outside and say, enjoy the snow while it lasts. If we got a snow day, that was great, of course. We would just head out to the snow hills and try to enjoy the snow and the sledding as much as possible before it started melting. Actually, I kind of surprised myself that there's so much to know about Colorado snowstorms. If you want to know more about Colorado weather, because trust me, there is more, stick with this channel, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.